Okay, now.
I'm the top dog in the league, homie.
Yeah.
Let's speak on it. It's a stretch for anybody to reach on me.
Don't reach.
Just breathe on it. Don't tell them. They gotta know it's me
They
on
know
it.
it.
Won't kick it on me and go for 3 on
know
you.
it.
You couldn't guard me with the cleanest armor.
know.
I got it covered.
Yeah.
These corners.
Yeah.
I'm the top dog in the league, homie.
That me.
Let's speak on it. It's a stretch for anybody to reach on me.
Don't reach.
Just breathe on it. Don't tell them. They gotta know it's me on it.
now.
We don't kick it on me and go for 3 on you.
now.
You couldn't guard me with the cleanest armor.
Yeah.
I got it covered.
Yeah.
These corner
Yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube, what it do? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It's another episode of D's Corner. Today's video, I am going to drop. We got 5 trade ideas for the Detroit Lions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Does me a lot of justice. It costs you nothing. I truly appreciate it. Help me grow. Watch me grow. Comment. Let me know what you want to see. Talk to me. It's the best way for me to be able to make sure I'm putting out good content. But like I said, first up, we have 5 trade ideas for the Detroit Lions. This is coming off of the Aiden Hutchinson injury. Their pass rush did not look too hot against Jordan Love, him being injured. The defense still played lights out and phenomenal, but there are players out there that I think would help the Detroit Lions, especially with that pass rush. So let's go ahead and let's start. First up, we got Trey Hendrickson of the Cincinnati Bengals. This is a player that I think would definitely want a trade. He talked about possibly retiring at the beginning of the season. The Bengals are not playing very good football right now. They do not have a very good record right now, and they have a steep mountain to climb in hopes of getting to the playoffs. Would they be willing? Would they want to move on from some of these players? They are going to have to start paying players. Jamar Chase is going to need paid. Will they pay T. Higgins? Will they trade T. Higgins after this year? It's a possibility of him being gone as well. So we'll see how everything goes with the Cincinnati Bengals. But I think Trey Hendrickson would be a really good pickup for the Detroit Lions. Also, Zadarius Smith of the Cleveland Browns. I anticipate him being on the move. Obviously, for the Lions, I think the biggest picks would be of the Cleveland Browns, Myles Garrett, of the Las Vegas Raiders, Max Crosby. But those are players who are no way, shape, form, or fashion being traded this year. Zadarius Smith is a veteran going back to the NFC North. He's played with Minnesota. I believe he was also with Green Bay, if I'm not mistaken. But getting back there, playing on the turf, playing in Detroit, going up against the Vikings, they did beat the Indianapolis Colts, but they just don't look the same like they did at the beginning of the season. And right now you have Green Bay dealing with some injuries. So right now the Detroit Lions offense looks like one of the best in the league. The team overall looks like one of the best in the league. And getting a player like Zadarius Smith would only help justify that furthermore and help them get to where they want to get to. They got to the NFC Championship last year. This year they're looking to get to the Super Bowl. And one of these players is in hopes of making it happen. Harold Landry doesn't necessarily fit the scheme of what they're doing in Detroit, but I do think that he's a good player coming off the edge. I think Aaron Glenn will be able to get something out of him. Tennessee's not really getting much of anything out of some of the defensive players. Harold Landry has had some injuries in the past. Will they want to keep him? This is not his coaching staff that drafted him. So we'll see how everything works out. But Tennessee should also be sellers as well with their record and looking to build the team around a new quarterback under a new coach with a new system and everything, looking to get more of their guys. Chase Young is a player that I think will come cheap. He's on a 1-year deal. He shouldn't cost them much of anything draft capital wise. And he's still a former first round pick. We'll see how everything goes with him. You know how it is though. You're on a bad team right now in New Orleans. They started off hot. They are on a skid. They just fired their head coach. I anticipate them being sellers now at the trade deadline, coming up off of some of these players, especially their defensive players, looking to try to rebuild. New Orleans has kicked the can every year, it seems like, when it comes to their cap space. How they manage it, I have no idea. But I think Chase Young is a player who could be on the move. Detroit could possibly get him for a fourth, maybe a fifth-round pick. Like I said, with his first-round pedigree, coming into a new system, coming into Detroit, being able to play with a really good defense and one of the best offenses in the NFL, I think Chase Young will welcome the change of scenery. And lastly, Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney is a player that I think would definitely help them, especially stopping the run. He's a phenomenal run stopper on the edge. Him, along with DJ Reader up front, I don't think they'll be able to get anything rushing-wise. Josh Jacobs lit them up last night or yesterday. We'll see how everything with that goes moving forward. But I definitely expect the Detroit Lions to make a trade. They have to go get them a defensive player, especially on the edge. The Aiden Hutchinson injury was something that was unexpected. Really looked nasty. It's been two games, 3 if you include the one in which he got injured. But it's 2 full games without him. You see what your pass rush. You see what your pass rush is and is not without him. I think going after one of these guys would definitely be a really good pick for the Detroit Lions, for their hopes and what they have going on and where they want to go. They want to get to the Super Bowl. This is a team, Dan Campbell's talked about biting kneecaps and all that stuff, and this is a team that's gritty. This is a team that's going to punch you in your mouth offensively and defensively, special team-wise. They play for their coach. Their coach is a gambler. He's going to go for it on 4th down, but I love everything that I'm seeing about out of the Detroit Lions right now. One of the best overall rosters in football. Their record shows, their play shows. They do have some injuries, but they do need to go get some depth. And I think some of these 5 players, one of these 5 players, would be a really good move for the Detroit Lions and their aspirations. So again, guys, that's the video, man. Please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it, man. And y'all have a
Spazzing on the beat, they think I'm crazy. Got it under control, babe. You don't want smoke, all you see is the same.
LB tapping, keys in making waves. Ay.
Step back, keep your distance. Ain't no telling what I just may do. I've been vibing, minding my business. Throw one up if you can relate to. Said if I ain't got it, I make do. Can't be stuck waiting on a breakthrough. And I don't need everybody praying for me. Ain't no telling who you niggas pray to.